your connection in Southern Oregon and Northern California. This is News 10 at 6.
Good evening, I'm Rick Tillery.
I'm Trish Close. Thanks for joining us tonight. Earlier this year, National Transportation Safety Board recommended all states to tighten their DUI laws.
News 10's Ashley Carrasco explains why some local DUI experts say tougher laws may not be the answer to curbing drinking and driving in tonight's top story at 6.
But even one death is too many because of DUI.
Each year, nearly 10,000 people die in alcohol-related traffic crashes. In May, the National Transportation Safety Board voted to recommend all states lower the blood alcohol level content that determines drunken driving from 0.08 to 0.05. Lieutenant Curtis Whipple with Medford Police says he personally does not think it'll make a big difference.
And there has to be a change in society's belief on drinking and driving. That's where the change has to be.
Law enforcement officers say they see an increase in DUI cases around the holidays. Professional DUI counselor Fogelman says this is largely due to the increase in parties and holiday celebrations.
I think most people think that even though they've had a couple of drinks, they can still get behind the wheel and they don't want to get a taxi or take a bus or they want to walk, so they feel that they're okay to drive.
Lieutenant Whipple agrees. He says no matter what the law says, if a person seems impaired, they will be arrested.
To the officer on the street, it doesn't matter if it's a 0.08 BAC level or a 0.05% BAC level. What we're arresting individuals for is for intoxication.
Aside from the fun and games, the pressure of the holiday season is also a big contributor to the major increase in DUI arrests.
People do is they drink to relieve their problems and deal with their issues, and I think you see a lot more of that during the holidays. While the holidays are supposed to be a time of people being happy and cheerful, for some families it doesn't really happen that way.
But for whatever reason a person decides to drink, DUI experts say it's just not worth the risk.
You're going to go out drinking, make sure prior to it you have a designated driver or a plan to get home, especially during the holiday season.
Covering your news, Ashley Carrasco, News 10.
Russia, most of the countries in South America, and Australia all have set BAC levels of 0.05. Australia saw at least a 5% drop in DUI traffic deaths after lowering its BAC level. In Medford, police officers say that there's been one death related to drinking while driving this year. There have been more than 300 arrests for DUIs through September. Last year, there were about 17,000 arrests statewide. However, the U.S. Department of Transportation says drunk driving related deaths have decreased by about 35% in Oregon from previous years.